and you're pregnant. I looked at her, I said, ah! I feel like this is probably the best I done ever did my makeup. Ah, that girl. What's up, my loves? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Te-Vember. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and come join the journey with us. So today we are doing a chit chat, get ready with me story time. So that's a little different. I'm gonna give y'all a story time, my first story time on my channel. So y'all have to make sure you let me know if you like this type of content and we can do more. I'm ready to do my makeup, but I need to clean up my brows because they are not arched. I mean, they are not waxed, arched, nothing. So I need to clean my brows up first. And then we're gonna get into the makeup. I'm actually trying some new foundation today, so that should be a little interesting. And we're gonna see how it's turned out on camera. Hopefully it's not nothing crazy. So I'm gonna clean my brows up a little bit and then we're gonna get into the video.
You got it, it ain't a question. Oh, it ain't no room for guessing. No more than emotionally invested. Showing you all my imperfections. Oh, if I let you, don't take me for granted. Yeah, if I were more than you could manage, yeah. Open with me, oh, we could be honest. Closer to me, oh, giving me silence. Promise that you won't let me fall. Holding me tight, loving me right, giving me life, all that you could be. Telling me lies, making me cry, wasting my time the whole time, so just be careful what you take for granted, yeah. Cause with me, no, you could do damage. You could do damage. You could do damage, yeah. Worry about it, I'm putting pressure. You'll only cut me if I let you. So what you doing is just for pleasure. Either let me.
I did what I could, cleaning my brows up a little bit, but that's all I got. Pretty seen in the title, this is gonna be a story time of me finding out I was pregnant. Every time I tell this story, everybody be dying laughing. So I'm like, why not share it with y'all? So y'all can get to know me a little bit better. So I'm gonna start off with my what's it called, girl? My eyeshadow first, because I'm not that good with eyeshadow. So if I mess it up, I'm not gonna mess up my makeup. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start with the eyeshadow. And I ain't gonna do too much. I just need to do a little something and put something on my face. So I don't even have my LA Girl concealer. When I went back to Mississippi the other week, all of us were trying to do our makeup at one time, and everybody's makeup just got mixed up. Me, my sisters, and my mama was all trying to do our makeup, and now I'm missing a ton of stuff, but I'll just have to get some more. That's why I'm trying new foundation today, because I couldn't find my foundation, which was cool because I needed some more anyway, but still, I would have liked to have my stuff. Not a beauty guru at all. I'm not that good with my makeup, which I think I have been getting better, and I want to get even better, but girl, do what works for you. Next time I do one of these videos, I'm gonna have a different setup, so bear with me, because I know this vent is blowing. But let's get into it. I found out I had Kinsley when I think I actually had her when I was 21, but I went and put on just a little tank top because I felt like the robe was giving a little bit too much. I had Kinsley when I was 21 and I got pregnant when I was 20. So a little back history, not to go into too much detail, but me and her dad started dating in high school. We dated from, I think I was in the 10th, he was in 11, all the way into college, after college, and we decided to split. In this time of me finding out that I was pregnant, we was a lot off and on. You know, we young, we in college, We still trying to decide what we're gonna do with our lives. And we was definitely off and on. It was definitely giving off and on. Woo! But it was a lot going on at the time of me finding out I was pregnant. I just leave it at that. So I was on birth control. I had the Nexplanon in my arm, the little implant that they put in your arm. So I had that. I started off with that, and it did good. It was cool. And then I had to get it taken out because my cycle had started being on for like 3 weeks, 2-3 weeks long, like going that long with a cycle. And I'm like, oh no, what is this? Something ain't right. And so I went to the doctor and they took it out. So back then, at that time, I'm so used to everybody like, oh, well, you know, when you have birth control and it's gonna take a while for your body to adjust and blah 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 about it's not gonna be, you know, it might be a little minute before you get pregnant or anything, before you have anything to worry about, because it's gonna take your body a minute to adjust. So at this time when they took it out, I'm like, I wasn't really just being, which was probably not the smartest on my part, but I wasn't being super cautious. Obviously we weren't being super cautious, and that's just what it was. So in the midst of me getting on more birth control, I had to wait on my health insurance to approve me for another implant in my arm. So girl, in the midst of 2 weeks, 3 weeks tops of me waiting for my new insurance, I got pregnant. 2 weeks of taking out my implant and putting in another one, your girl got pregnant. And something in my body, I feel like everybody's different, but something in my body just started telling me, in them 2 weeks, something not right. I don't know what it is, but something not right. But I'm just getting off birth control, so I'm just thinking that just kind of comes with it, my body just adjusting or whatever. So I didn't really, it wasn't that big of a deal. I'm waiting on my new birth control, and that's where we at. So one day, I'll never forget, me, Kenzie's dad, and my friend Mo, who y'all seen on my channel plenty of times, we were all like hanging out as we used to do all the time. Yeah, I need some new eyeshadow. I should have picked up some more eyeshadow, because I ain't feeling this at all. That same week I had a doctor's appointment to go get my new implant in. So we were sitting down to eat, and I told them, I said, y'all, what if when I go to this doctor I'm pregnant? I vividly remember saying that to them, and they was like, girl, what? You ain't no pregnant. And I said, but I don't know, something in my body just ain't been feeling right, and it's gonna be crazy if I go to this doctor's appointment and they tell me that I'm pregnant. And everybody like, girl, what is you even talking about? You was not pregnant. You was on birth control. You can't get pregnant that fast. Blah, 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 blah. That's all they telling me at Chick-fil-A. And I'm like, yeah, right, whatever. Not thinking nothing of it. Because girl, pregnant, who? I'm not trying to get pregnant. I'm in college. Living my best life. Alright, y'all, I just went ahead and did my brows off camera. But yeah, I'm going to the doctor. I ain't thinking nothing of it. Yeah, you know how they call you back there to the back to do your urine sample. So I'm chilling. I ain't thinking nothing of it. I go back there. I do my urine sample. I go sit down. Wait on them to call me to the back. Girl, they called me to the back. I'm sitting back there chilling on my phone. Just chilling, vibing. I'm telling you, I really ain't thinking nothing of it. Because I'm like, girl, you're not pregnant. You just got off birth control. Girl, I go sit back there. They call me back there to the room. I go in the room. I'm chilling. I'm waiting on the doctor to come. The nurse coming in there, you know, asking her questions. Whatever. I'm not thinking nothing of it. No red flags at this point. So I'm like, ooh, okay. Ain't nothing happened. Your girl ain't pregnant. About to get out, get my birth control, and get up out of here. Good, that doctor came in that room. Y'all, that doctor came in that room. She sat in front of me. And I'm sorry if this part a little choppy. I'm trying to talk, but I'm trying to get these brows right, so bear with me. But so yeah, the doctor come in there. She sit down on the little stool. I'm telling y'all, I remember this verbatim. She sat on the little stool. She rolled up close to me. I was sitting on the edge of the bed. And she said, you know, we have to do a urine sample before you can get on your birth control. And you're pregnant. I looked at her, I said, ah! I just started bawling. Y'all, when I say I was in there bawling, I was in there bawling. I literally stared at her for like 10 seconds. And I started bawling. And her eyes got so big. She was like, what's wrong with this girl? Her eyes got so big. And she was like, what's wrong? What's wrong? Are you okay? Are you okay? And I'm like, ah! I'm just bawling. And she was like, it's okay. It's okay. You're going to be okay. And I'm looking at her like, ma'am, no, I'm not. I am not going to be okay. Yeah, I'm in college, but I'm in college. Like, I'm in college. I live with my mother. I am not going to be okay. This was not part of the plan. No. Oh my gosh. I'm sitting there in disbelief. When I tell y'all, I was in disbelief and couldn't believe that that lady had just said that I was freaking pregnant. Are you kidding me? Oh, so she was like, it's okay, it's okay. And she gave me all the little pamphlets and resources and stuff to start reaching out and making appointments. I'm still just looking at her like, girl, what? So she left out. She said, I'm gonna give you the room. You can have the room for a second. And when you come out, you can go to the front. I called Mo. She the first person I called. I'm still sitting on the side of the bed now, at the edge of the bed. Or the edge of the table, whatever they call it. And I call her and I'm like, they say I'm pregnant. I'm talking about some they say. They say I'm pregnant. And do y'all know this girl first response to me? Oh my gosh, we can have a baby shower. I looked at that phone. Girl, I'm not studying no baby shower. I am not studying a baby shower. What baby? What baby are we gonna have a baby shower for? I just could not wrap my brain around it. And I could not believe that that was her first response. We're gonna have a baby shower. A baby shower, ma'am? A baby shower? When I tell y'all, that was so traumatic. That was a traumatic experience. Very traumatic, because that just wasn't part of my plan to be. It wasn't a part of my plan to be pregnant. Like, girl, what? I ain't trying to do that. I got a long life to live. That's what I'm thinking in my head. I'm like, I got a long life to live. I'm not trying to be. No. I promise y'all, I just could not get it together. Like, I could not get it together. Okay, I will share this. This is the Lancome, I forgot what it's called, Tinted Idol Tinted Idol Ultra Wear. This is my first time trying it, so let's see. I ain't gonna do too much. I feel like this, I don't know. Let's just see. I'm gonna spray my brush. This is a new brush I got from Real Techniques. I've never used this brush. It's really not a foundation brush, but it's a expert face brush. So I'm gonna try it out. Okay. Not too bad. I feel like I need a little bit more. But I gotta add more than have too much. Hopefully it's showing up on camera good. It looks a little dark. Ooh, I think I hit my eye. It looks a tad bit, but I think it's gonna be fine when I put everything else on. bring it all together. That's cute. That's cute. Okay. So back to the story. So at this point, I leave the doctor. I get in my car. I call Mo again. Why I keep calling her, I don't know. I guess that's my well, she is. That's my person. That's always been my person. Like, even in that situation, my person. So I call her and we talking, and she said from the time I left the doctor to the time I made it to where I live, which was like 25-30 minutes, that girl had a whole baby shower planned. A whole baby shower. And I'm still trying to wrap my brain around that I ain't gonna have a baby, a child, and you weren't planning the baby shower. Like, yeah, I am not making this up. I am dead serious. The girl had a whole baby shower plan. And I was just like, what is this? Ooh, that's too much. So yeah, that's how I found out I was pregnant. So at this point, I'm supposed to have the implant in my arm. It's supposed to be wrapped up and bandaged. And I'm like, how I'm gonna go in and tell my mama? What I'm gonna tell my mama? I am not a good liar, a good fib teller. That's just not me. I am a very much blunt, honest person. So I'm like, how am I gonna go in here and tell my mama that I'm pregnant? Because she gonna ask why I ain't got nothing on my arm. She gonna ask why my arm not wrapped up. So what I'm supposed to say? And my sister was like, don't tell her yet, don't tell her yet. My partner at the time, Kenzie's dad, I went and talked to him. We was on one accord. So I'm like, I'm just finna tell my mama, like, I ain't got time to be trying to hide this chance. So I'm like, I'm telling him, I'm just finna tell my mama, like, I don't have time to be trying to come up with no lie. I'm not even good at lying, so she gonna know I'm lying. I'm just gonna get it over with. So as soon as I walked through the door, y'all, my mom was sitting on the couch. She looked at my arm. She said, why you got no bandage on? Why your arm not wrapped up? I said, come to the back. I need to talk to you. Y'all. So I told my mama, and surprisingly, she did not like throw a fit, you know, like, I mean, I didn't know what to expect. Granted, I'm grown, I'm 20, but I'm still in school, I still live with her. Like, yeah, I was scared. I didn't know what to do, what to expect. Have Kinsley, life goes on, whatever. So I went back to the doctor. I think this was when after my 6-week checkup, and I went to go get on the implant again. At least, you know, let's try it again so we don't slip up this time. So I goes to the doctor to get on the implant, and the doctor, now this is probably like, so at this point, I found out I was pregnant super early, at like 5 weeks. So this is after being pregnant for 9 months, my 6-week goal, and so it's almost a year in, and I go back to the doctor. And y'all, I was in the doctor's office waiting on them to come in. They did all my stuff. I'm waiting on the doctor to see the doctor. And so she come in and she's talking to me, and she was like, okay, so you're getting on birth control, you're getting the next none. She giving me all the disclaimers and, you know, how they're going to do the procedure and blah blah blah. And then she asked, have I had it before? And I'm like, yeah. And she kept staring at me and looking at me so weird though, like it was so weird. And finally she was like, I remember you. And I said, yes. And then I said, yeah, you told me I was pregnant, and I started bawling. And she was like, oh my gosh, yes, I remember. Oh, y'all. And she was like, did you have a baby? I'm like, yes. I have a baby. Oh my gosh, I feel like I traumatized that doctor. Like, I feel like I traumatized her. Like, I bet she was like, what is this? I'm telling y'all, when I seen her again, she was just staring at me. And she just finally said, I remember you. And I'm like, yeah, girl, that was me. They probably gave you a heart attack in their doctor's office. Because, girl, what? What do you mean I'm pregnant? Not gonna happen. But it happened. So, every time I tell that story, people be dying laughing because, for one, she even remembered me. Like, vividly remember. I always find it super crazy that she even remembered me for real. So yeah, that's how I found out that I was pregnant. And now I got a whole 7-year-old. But when I tell y'all that traumatized me, I don't traumatize me, her, the doctor. But if everything turned out, God always has a plan and chance. But everything turned out good. I had a okay pregnancy. Okay, that's a lie. But that's a story for another day. But that's a story time for another day. Story time for another day. That's how I found out I was pregnant. I done traumatized the doctor. I done traumatized myself. And in the midst of all this, Mo was planning a whole baby shower. And we did do the baby shower ourselves and everything. And it turned out super, super cute, really nice. Just finish out my makeup, probably montage the rest of the video on out. But this is the liquid blush I have for the first time from Revolution. And I've heard you don't need that much of this, so I ain't gonna do too much. But just a little bit. Probably need a little bit more than that. I ain't never used liquid blush before. I don't even know how I'm supposed to blend this out. Brush. It's a new brush I just got from Real Techniques as well. Let's blend that out. Okay, that's cute. Okay, I like that. I'm getting a whole lot of moles right here, and I don't know how I feel about that. I'm gonna do my highlights. Gotta wrap this on up. Wrap this up. Do my highlights real quick. Put that kind of on top of the blush area. So I just put the blush. In. Now we're gonna do our setting spray. I got my lashes on. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna show y'all in a different lighting because I feel like it's yellow in here. But I feel like this is probably the best I done ever did my makeup. Ah, that girl. Okay, I'm finna line my lips with just a lip pencil. Okay, it's not lining very good, but it'll do. Okay. I think I'm gonna put a little bit of this NYX Car Melt, like caramel, but car melt. So I'm gonna just let get a little shine around the edge. And then this is the Madeline NYX lip gloss. Actually, I'm gonna put a little bit of my lipstick on. Girl, this, I forgot what this was. Yeah, I don't remember where I got this one from. In the middle. A little bit more in the top. And I got this new clear. This from Revolution as well, and it's just a clear gloss, Lust Clear. I'm gonna try that on top. That's cute. That's cute. Put a little bit of highlight on the top of my lips. I like that look. Some people don't like that, but I like it. Give it a little shine. I did a little bit too much. That's cute. That's cute. I hope y'all enjoyed this story time with me of finding out I was pregnant. I wanted to give y'all a little bit more insight into my life. I want to do more videos like this and more Q&As, so let me know if y'all interested in that. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here so I can throw my clothes real quick and get out of here, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and share it to your people and put them onto the journey. Real quick, I forgot to show y'all in a different light. I said I was gonna show y'all in a different light. So this is what it's looking like. It's giving skin, it's giving flawless, period. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.